know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Sag, you guys got butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Number 11. You guys might be seeing like birds around a lot, and you should look up the meaning or the significance of the bird that you see, because like everything here is a bird. We have the sparrows, and I think these are the cranes. I think there's something going on. This card also means a transition, and this card means transformation. So there's something that you're like turning into. Like that's what I'm getting. Like something you're turning into, something that you're wanting really badly. And I feel like there's gossip around whatever this is. Like whatever it is that you're trying to like achieve or do right now, I feel like there's gossip. But I feel like this is a really welcome change. Like if this is a change going on within, it's like as within, so without, right? So I feel like this transformation within you is causing a transformation on the outside, like a transition on your external. So there's a lot of change going on. That's why I'm getting Sag. And I feel like a lot of people are talking, but I feel like you don't really give a fuck because, I mean, I think it's a welcome change. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull more on this, but like, I really like the vibe of this read, Sag. So yeah, I feel like there's somebody here who in the past might have like passed up an offer, an opportunity, because we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles upright. So it kind of tells me that like somebody here at one point, they might have passed out on an opportunity with someone. And this could have been an opportunity that like could have been someone's Ten of Pentacles. What is the Ten of Pentacles? It's like someone you can have a family with, someone you can grow old with, someone that you can like create a really stable foundation with, and it can last for generation to generation to generation. So it's a little different than the Ten of Cups because it has a lot to do with like stability. Do you know what I'm saying? And not so much like the emotion behind it, but more of like the stability, the foundation, right? And I feel like somebody here had that opportunity. And what I'm getting with all these pentacles is like it was a stable opportunity. Like it wasn't like anything flimsy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this opportunity could have made somebody's this could have been an opportunity for someone to like build with, for you know, get married type vibe. You know what I mean? And I feel like someone passed it up with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And now I feel like someone's sitting a little bit, it could be like in regret with King of Air. It's like I see right now that I was imbalanced at that time. Like my desires at that time were not, you know, whatever I was going after at that time, it didn't lead me to my Ten of Pentacles. It wasn't like, it kind of seems like whoever this read is for, if this is you, Sag, or someone you're connected to, because we do have King of Air, which is air, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be Sag though. Like seeing things very clearly, seeing things for what they really are, seeing things like, it's hard to see things, honestly, this clearly. That's what I'm getting. It's hard to see things this clear, because when you see things this clearly, you start to get regretful, and you start to see things like differently, and you start to wonder, what could my life have been if I had invested at that time? If I had done, you know, things differently? If I hadn't necessarily been so imbalanced, what could I have created, and what could I have this, like at this time in my life? I could be like at a different point. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like someone here is, yeah, I like the word lamenting, like thinking about these opportunities that like have passed them by. But the thing is about this person is like, you are the one that makes these choices, right? And I feel like this person likes to, whoever this person is, they like to say that like things just happen to them and it's not necessarily their fault. But what I'm getting is like, things don't just happen to you. You know what I mean? Like things, everything that you do is a choice. Like you make a choice and you have to move on from it, whether you think you made the right one or the wrong one. What I'm getting with this person, listen to what I'm gonna tell you about choices. Like try to make the best choice. We all try to make the best choice that we can, like in the moment, right? And sometimes the best thing for us, you know, might not be, you know, we look back 10 years later and we're like, damn, why did I do that? But the reality is, like, you make the best decision you can at that time. This person here, I don't think they made the best decisions because I don't feel like they were balanced, to be honest. I feel like now they're balanced and now they're seeing clearly and now they're looking back at things. But I feel like at that time they were not balanced. So like the decisions that they were making at that time, again, when you make decisions in an imbalanced way, there's a difference between like making a decision in an imbalanced way and making a decision the best way you can at the appropriate time, right? So I feel like there's a difference. Like you have to know that like making the best decision for you at that time is all we can do. It's like all anyone can ask from anyone. Like, are you making the best decision for you at that time? Okay, perfect. Go for it. That's it. Don't look back and think what if, because you made the best decision for yourself at that time. You did the best that you could do at that time. This is not that. This is not that. Whoever this person is, this is a person who was imbalanced when they made that decision. They weren't seeing clearly when they made the decision. They weren't thinking of the future when they made this decision. Do you know what I'm saying? And now they're looking back and they're like, fuck. And now I feel like they want to use a cop-out of like, oh my God. Like good thing about this person is like, I feel like they're changing, but I feel like back in the day, this is the type of person that could say like, oh, like it wasn't my fault. Oh, like things just happened to me. This is not like my fault. You know what I mean? I'm just curious like what they're going to do, because I feel like, yeah, they're seeing a lot of things now and that's helping them move into this transformation, which is going to help them move into like a transition in their life. Like things are going to start changing for this person because they're starting to see things differently. But I feel like a lot of the damage has been done already. That's unfortunate for this person, but that's what I'm getting. Like, yeah, 4 of Cups in this deck, this is someone just looking at themselves in the mirror like, yeah, this was all me. Like, this is all of my creation. This is all of my volition. Like, this is what I wanted. This is like the way that I went. This is the path that I took. There's like no one to blame but yourself at some point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot keep saying like it's everyone else's fault but your own. Especially when you don't have the things in life that you want to have, right? So let's see what's going to happen. I do feel like there's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a Queen of Cups here in this card. And then there's also the Empress here. So that's Libra energy. So there could be like, yeah, like this sort of like regret about a certain person. But at this point, I think the good thing is that this person is learning. And I think this person is starting to take like responsibility. And that's going to lead them to, again, that's going to lead them to this like big transformation. And that's going to lead to something changing on the external. So this is all good. But I mean, I guess it was important to say like, this is not how this person was. So yeah, I just want to say like, I think this person spent very long, maybe 4 years, maybe more than that, just really trying to avoid seeing. Like, they put a lot of effort into being blind. Like, this is someone who puts a lot of effort and a lot of strength into not seeing things. So if you are dealing with someone like this, this is someone who will fight you to the end of time to prove a point that is like invalid. Do you know what I'm saying? This is someone who like, they don't want their like world to come crashing down. So they have to put in a lot of effort to not see the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you were dealing with someone like this could have driven you maybe a little bit crazy, to be honest. Like, I see like if being attached to someone like this, it's like it could drive anybody crazy, because this is not someone like based in reality. This is someone like, I feel like they're a little self-absorbed. So, you know, when you're self-absorbed and you're selfish and you only think about yourself, everything's like happening in your own world, and everything around you like has, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of seems a little crazy, but I definitely get the fact that like this person just put so much effort into being blind, so much effort into like not seeing. And they basically like isolated themselves and trapped themselves in their like own little world here. And now they find themselves alone, and I feel like they're just kind of like, is that all there is? Like, is that all there is? Like, what did I do? Like, I've isolated myself to an extent where like now nobody really wants to be around me, and it's your own fault. Like, again, who do you blame at this point? Money can be really important to this person. King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, it's all about the money. And again, there's a difference. I feel like there's someone here in this reading who like doesn't belong here. And like, there's somebody here who's like throwing themselves under the bus. No, like, when we all have to care about money to a certain extent. Okay, like this isn't like throw yourself under the bus because you care about money and you care about, no, this is somebody who like puts money over anything. This is like somebody who's like, oh, like there's an emergency happening somewhere and they'll be like, you know what, I'm in the middle of a deal, so like, you know what, if you have to go to the hospital, go. You know what I mean? Like this is that type of person who like cannot see beyond themselves. So this is not, again, this is different. This is different. For whoever it was, like somebody here doesn't belong in this read. Like I feel like somebody here is like hurting and I feel like they want to hurt and they want to like throw themselves under the bus, and this is not your read. This is for somebody here who I don't want to say it like that, but like they really were kind of like a Scrooge, you know? And I think justice has come to this person. Yeah, look, we see justice is here for this person because these two, this true pair, King and Queen of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. These two are separated, and that's justice. So someone here is feeling alone. Someone here is feeling like left out. Someone here has, and it's like their own fault. Their own fault for not being with this Queen of Pentacles, or again, it could be reversed, this masculine energy. I feel like they're separated from a feminine though, because I keep getting this like feminine on the side. Like Queen of Cups was here, the Empress was here, Queen of Pentacles was here. The reason this person and like they're not together has a lot to do with like karma, like justice. Like this is karma, dude. Like you can't throw people under the bus and be self-centered and only care about yourself and then expect people to like to give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? When you don't give a fuck about them. I love when people do that. Yeah, it's reminding me of this guy that I used to talk to. He's actually a Sagittarius. He actually has Sag in his chart, and he used to. I remember like it's always like a one-way thing. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't you do this for me? Well, it's like, well, you don't do it for me, so like, why should I do it for you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reciprocity with this person. They just wanted it all, and then they would take some more and then like give you nothing in return. And that's who this person is here, I feel. So it's like someone who takes, doesn't really give anything back, and then is like sitting there like alone, isolated, and it's like, well, why is this my life? It's karma, dude. Like karma. Like I don't know how else to say it. It's karma. Like you find yourself alone because of the way you treated others. You feel me? So I do feel like this person is kind of waking up to the fact that like shit has to do with them, and it all comes back around at the end of the day. And like the energy you put into relationships has a lot to do with the relationships you're gonna have. Like if you don't have anybody close to you, it's because of, again, it's not because everybody sucks. It has to be maybe something to do with you, right? Yeah, I fucking knew it. I was like, this person feels isolated, isolation, sorrow, the outsider. This person does not feel good right now. And the interesting thing about waking up, and like, I do feel like this person's having some sort of like wake up call, like waking up, whatever you want to call it, awakening. Like they're coming into some level of consciousness. And I feel like it just has to do with who they are as a person. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think this person likes to play like the morality police, where it's like they like to be the judge of others, but like, you know, now it's like time to judge yourself. And I feel like this person, again, with an awakening comes like the negative shit that you have to awaken to, like the fact of like who you were and who you have been and like what you have done to others and like what your retribution is going to be. You know what I mean? Because karmic retribution is real. Like that's what I'm getting here. Like there's a reason that these two are not together, and it has to do with who this person was. And they find themselves, I feel like this person is crying. Like I feel like this person is really alone, but like I feel like they're like the ice king. Like with isolation, like I feel like they have been the ice king. They've been the one to always ice people out. They've always been that type of person, and now they find themselves alone, and they find themselves the outsider trying to look into other people's lives. And it's just like actually a really sad read. But I think the only benefit and positive thing I see is like this person is waking up. Like this person is seeing it. This person is finally saying like, oh shit, like it wasn't just like them. You know what I mean? It has a lot to do with me. I do feel like people are noticing this transition in this person as well. What are the birds? Wow. I'm getting like a completely different message with the birds. I feel like okay, like the birds could just be like family talking shit, like, you know, like, wow, like this person hasn't, you know, they're not married, they don't have any kids, like, you know, and it's affecting this person. It's affecting them, like the way that people look at them, the way that people see them, like people are gossiping about them, and it kind of sucks for them. It could be like, you know, you're at work and you're out of place because you're like the only person that doesn't really, you know, you're not the only person that's like not really married and shit like that. Like that could be like one aspect of the birds. Another thing I'm getting with the birds, it's like this person is going through like really like negative thoughts. You know, like in their head it's like, man, I could have had so many things. I just feel like a lot of regret from this person's side. What's going to happen to this person? Okay, so I do see some good shit here. Like, I do feel like this person is going to put an end to being like the Ice King and put an end to being like this person who like is always isolated, because I think that they're coming into some sort of consciousness again. And then we have the Ace of Cups with Temperance in reverse. I think they're going to try to like, it's hard for this person though. That's what I'm getting. It's hard for this person because I don't feel like they're too balanced with Temperance in reverse. I feel like they have to go through this awakening first, and they have to come out of this. And this is heavy energy. Like they have to move through this energy and heal through this energy. This could take years. You know what I mean? Like this isn't an easy thing, but I do feel like this person is going to try. So if you are talking to this person or you knew this person, just know that they're going to try, but I don't think that they're going to be successful. Not really, to be honest. They could come with some sort of apology. But I don't think they're going to be successful because this takes energy to heal. You know what I mean? Like, we don't change overnight. You know what I mean? Like, we can wake up, but like we can go and do the same thing tomorrow. So like for this person to implement a change right now would be very difficult. So I would just be careful with this person because I do see like they want to try, and it could be with like whoever I'm speaking to, like the feminine here, but I don't feel like they're too balanced right now. Like I just kind of feel like they need to go through, you know, a full awakening, which is to look at themselves and look at their shadow and really like evaluate themselves as a human being before they can like put themselves into a relationship. And I just feel like if you're ready for a relationship, like I just don't feel like this person is at that point yet. Like I do think like one day they will be, but they're like at the beginning, you know what I mean? They're just like at the start here, and I just don't know. Like, I don't know if they're, like, the best person to get into a relationship with. Also, like, with all the karma that's due their way, like, I don't even know if you two are meant to be together. Like, if this person was supposed to come back into your lives, I feel like they'd have to make a huge gesture, and I just feel like they're not even there yet. So if I were you, yeah, like, of course, accept this person's apology if they apologize, but, like, I kind of feel like they're not going to even apologize, to be honest. I kind of feel like they're not. What fell out? Preparation and luck. Yeah, they could be preparing to say something to you and feeling like really lucky here, like wanting to be really lucky with you. But the point is, like, you can't just like, it's not about luck. It's not about luck. Like, that's the whole thing here. It's not about luck. It's about effort. Okay, King of Cups. Yeah, see, I feel like this person wants to come in as a King of Cups, but do they even know what that means? Like, I'm so sorry, but yeah, like, what does this person know about being a King of Cups? I'm sorry. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I feel like they know that that's going to be a difficult energy for them. So we have good energy coming here at the end, thank God. This read was heavy. But, like, they could come in with some sort of truth. This could be the apology that you've been waiting for. I feel like I don't feel an apology, to be honest. I don't. I feel like this is more of like, I'm going to come in 100%. I'm going to come in with everything I got, and I'm going to give my shot here, especially with Knight of Swords and Two of Cups. It's like, I'm coming after this. That's it. Like, I'm being really aggressive here. But, again, I don't, first of all, like, I feel like this feminine could be in a relationship, which is, like, kind of funny here. Another thing I'm just getting is, like, I just don't feel like this person can be, like, can they really be the King of Cups? I'm sorry. It's like someone who's so selfish and like cloudy to being, you know, a King of Cups. I don't know. I feel like they feel like you are safe to them. Whoever this feminine is I'm speaking to, I feel like they feel like you are their home, like you're safe to them. Like they don't feel like this with anybody else. But I think that, again, like they're anticipating that you'll be peaceful with them and you'll want to talk to them. But like, I would be careful. Like, yeah, they want to heal things with you. Okay, they're going to put strength into the relationship. Okay, that's all beautiful shit. But like, what are they actually offering? Like, they want to be the King of Cups, but I feel like with the moon next to it, that's like them not really being able to fulfill that role. Even though I think they can, it's not as easy. It's like, it's not a fucking button that you just press and it's like, oh, today I'm the King of Cups. You know what I'm saying? There's like levels to the shit. Your cards are coming up as a true pair again. Okay, so, I mean, it's up to you what you want to do with this person. I don't think they want to hurt you or break your heart, but I do not necessarily know, like, if they're necessarily ready to be this King of Cups. I'll be honest. Like, if they were very self-centered, I think it's going to take, again, there's levels to this, as I was saying. Like, it just does not, like, happen overnight. But I do feel like they are going to put 100% effort into it. It's not that they're not going to try. It's just the fact that, like, it's not as it's easier, like, it's not as easy to do. Easier said than done, exactly. So, yeah, let's pull advice. I didn't see this person coming in at all. But, yeah, as within, so without. So I feel like the transformation is definitely taking place, and I feel like they're going to want to make some changes on the external. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you're the feminine. Let's pull advice. Let's see what comes out. Oh my God. Okay. Now, you guys have the one coming out. Right away, I just feel like this coming out in a like romance read, this person feels like you're the one, and maybe you feel like they're the one. So I do find that very beautiful, and you are coming up King and Queen of Cups. You are coming up King and Queen of Pentacles, which I feel like out of all the King and Queens, those are, and I mean, we have the Emperor at the bottom and the Empress at the other bottom of the deck. So again, there is a lot of like, obviously you guys are soulmates. That's not the issue here. I just feel like what this person has put the feminine through made the feminine have to leave, you know what I mean? Made the feminine have to walk away, made the feminine have to like say goodbye. And I feel like, I don't think the feminine is prepared for this person to come back in. So this is only gonna like ring true for somebody if you felt like this was your person, you know what I mean? You felt like this was the person that you were meant to marry and be with, like this is your read for sure. We have Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is the frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. I feel like this is what this person is trying to learn. And maybe this feminine exudes it very well. They're like very, you know, the way that they show love is very, I feel like it's just genuine. Like, how do I explain Diana? I feel like it's something that like you can't fake. You know what I mean? Like when Diana comes out, it's like, you put, like, it's just there. Like, you can tell when someone has true feelings for you, true emotions for you. This is the type of person that's going to put in all the work and do anything that you need them to do, and it's going to go above and beyond for you. And I feel like maybe that was this feminine. Like, their frequency is very high. Their frequency is of love. And I feel like that's them leaving this masculine's life might have been the, like, wake-up call that this masculine needed. And then, yeah, we have St. Bridget, Our Lady of the Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. So I feel like this feminine, I feel like these are like examples of the feminine here. Like, I feel like this feminine has like exuded Diana and St. Bridget. Like, they've always been a light to this masculine. They've always been someone who like showed love, even when like it was so, like this masculine was so frigid and like ice cold. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think it was like this person's love that has taught this person like what love should actually be and what it should mean and how it actually should be shown. And I feel like they really want to learn, honestly, from this feminine. I mean, again, I keep hearing like it's easier said than done though. Oh my God, I feel like this person is crying. Like, I just see this person crying. You know, I do feel like this person does think you're the one. But again, I would say, like, don't ever take somebody back that is toxic, or like, you know, someone who's like hurt you or betrayed you. Like, I wouldn't take them back, you know, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in this position. It would be very difficult, is all I'm going to say. So if this is for you guys, good luck. I do think this person has like woken up. I don't know when they're going to come back necessarily. I do feel like they're going through this transformation right now, but I feel like there's definitely been some sort of like separation for sure. And again, maybe the separation should go on longer, because I feel like they really want this person to, I mean, I feel like it's karma, like this isolation, this sorrow. It's not that the universe wants them to feel sad, it's like, it's karma. So that's what I'm saying. If they made this feminine cry, and they made this feminine feel isolated, and they made this feminine feel like an outsider, then they're like getting their karma back, right? But yeah, if you're the feminine, do what you want. I feel like they're looking for peace with you. I feel like they think you're the one, but like this energy to me is iffy of them. Okay. Anyway, I love you, Sag. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.